I want you to go to 1 John chapter 5, verse 9. We are called to occupy. 2010 is our year. How many times have we been told that God has given us this land? That God has given us Greenville. You are a missionary to Greenville. If you're in this area and you live in this area, you are a missionary. That's what I told the people yesterday in Confederate Park before I was asked to pray, before I began to pray. I said, let me tell you what your calling is if you don't know if you're a Christian. I said, I'll just go ahead and clear this up before I begin to pray. I said, God has called you to a missionary to the city of Greenville, Alabama, if this is where you live. That way you're to be about the Father's business here, because God has given us and placed us in June of 2010. June of 2010, He wants us to occupy and take dominion. Kingdom dominion. It's not that kind of like haughty and arrogant and cocky, but dominion in the name of Jesus. Kingdom authority is ours. We need to begin to occupy and take dominion over the city as though it's ours. Yeah. That we will walk in confidence that we know that God has given us this city and that God is going to show us as we are led in the glory, that God is going to show us exactly what to do. We're not going to do like Deuteronomy. We're not going to do like David and them. We're not going to get out ahead of the hand of God. We're going to stay behind the cloud. We're going to stay in the glory, and we're going to allow God to open up doors and put us in places, but it's going to require us to walk of faith. We're going to walk by believing, not by seeing. If I look in the natural, I get discouraged. But if I look in the supernatural and begin to believe before I see it, now that is faith. When I begin to see the people and believe in my mind, and I begin to envision this or visualize this, and I can see that, and I do a lot of times, I can literally see the manifestation, the glory cloud coming over the city of Greenville. And she went into the hospital room where her father was, and she was observing. She was just standing there. She said, I saw my father laying there in the bed, very sick, with a hospital tray kind of pulled up to his bed. She said, as I was observing this, Jesus and two angels walked into the room. She says, Jesus walked in. She said, I'm standing behind. There's an angel on the left and an angel on the right. She says, they looked at my father. She says, Jesus didn't say anything. She said, there was a little clip on his robe here and a little clip on his robe here. And she says, Jesus turned around, turned his back to her father, and each angel removed the clip on either side. His robe fell down to here off his back. He pointed the scars at the man's medical files. By his stripes, he said no word. When the medical files saw his back, the man was healed. Not by what he said, but just by being. How much more than you and I have? And you can't believe that Jesus won't bless you and won't keep you in an economy that's like it is. And I got a bigger thing for you. Can you not believe that God can turn the United States around and the governments and all the things that are going on here? My God is bigger than your God, apparently. But I want to tell you something. My God can bless you. He can keep you. He'll provide for you. He is your source. Why do you be discouraged? Why are you worried? He is able to save our families, is He not, Joyce? He is able to keep our children. He is able. Begin to envision in your mind that your children are saved, serving God. Begin to see them with God over them. Lay God over them. And then you'll begin to walk in that supernatural, because God is trying to take this body into the supernatural. And we've got to begin to believe so we can see. Yeah. We've had it backwards. We've been trying to see and believe.